My first beauty mistake. Wow. Um, there's quite a few. Probably shaving my legs was pretty brutal. Grabbing my mum's razors and giving it a go did not go well. Lots of garish lipstick shades as well, probably lavender lipstick.
My first beauty mistake, I think, as a teenager, was waxing off my eyebrows completely.
Black liner as a lip liner. I think over the years, I found out a dark brown is so much better and it's so much more cohesive. I would say that was my first mistake. Yeah, just soften it up a bit. Sometimes leave it alone, you know, it's not always evening standard.
I actually think it might be time to get off this planet, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Welcome back to the channel. It is your host JD, and in today's episode of Left is Right, Up is Down, and Common Sense. Is it hard to find? I don't even know how to start this one. I really don't. I honestly thought we were past this woke nonsense, but apparently not. And the world just continues to give me a massive headache. A massive headache. So to make me feel better, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into it, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's begin. I'm looking outside the door right now because I just want to run away from this planet. So a magazine called Glamour UK, of course it's the UK, it's always the bloody UK, but this magazine has caused controversy all over social media after they announced they're making 9 people Women of the Year. Now notice how I said 9 people, because this very smart company, and honestly, I'm in awe over their intelligence, I really am. But they had the very bright, stunning and brave idea to not name 9 women Women of the Year, but 9 men. Yes, we have 9 men identifying as women being called Women of the Year by this woke magazine. You couldn't make it up. You really couldn't. I honestly feel like at this point, if you are a company that is still doing this, you are either lacking a chromosome or you're intentionally trying to cause controversy, because most people are rejecting this woke insanity. It doesn't make any sense to continue to go along this road when most people are tired of it. But let's take a look at this image on your screen right now of the men being called Women of the Year. Yes, they are standing very, very proudly there, aren't they? I think actually, whilst this might be one of the worst decisions a magazine has made, I think we should clap and cheer because it is really stunning, very progressive. Wow, oh my gosh. I am honestly too tired for this, man. Now this is causing controversy all over social media, as you would imagine, because people are looking at this and are going, what the actual? It's complete nonsense, it's completely backwards, and we have women like J.K. Rowling who have gone off. The New York Post goes on to report, J.K. Rowling leads outrage after Glamour UK names group of trans dolls as Women of the Year. The British Glossy said it was bestowing the annual award to 9 trans women dubbed the Dolls, saying that these trailblazers work tirelessly to empower, uplift, and celebrate trans voices. You mean the voices that sound deeper than mine? Right? I've never heard such rubbish in my life. But J.K. Rowling says on X, I grew up in an era when mainstream women's magazines told girls they needed to be thinner and prettier. Now mainstream women's magazines tell girls that men are better women than they are. That is actually insane when you think about it. We have this magazine that is telling every single woman that these men are better women than you. These men are better than every single woman in the UK. What? It's laughable. Do you know what's even more funny? The LGBTQ plus community told everybody for years, oh no, we don't want to take anything away from women. We just want to be accepted as women. We want to be seen as women. Right. Right. I don't know if you know this, by the way. The sky is also red. Yeah, complete. But it's not only J.K. Rowling, we obviously have many other people out there calling this out and roasting the magazine, as people should. Piers Morgan goes on to say, 9 biological men being declared Women of the Year by Glamour magazine is beyond parody, even by ludicrous woke virtue signaling standards, and I suspect the beginning of the end for Glamour magazine. Let's hope so, right? Because any magazine that pulls this stunt shouldn't be in business. Evie magazine post, Glamour UK featured men for their Women of the Year cover. Men have taken over women's sports, spaces, and now even our magazines. Womanhood is not a trend, Dylan Mulvaney, or a costume. It's sacred, and they're trying to erase it by turning us into a caricature. That's why we created Evie magazine, to honor femininity, truth, and reality. We will never promote lies or pretend men can replace women. We embrace and celebrate the beauty of our our differences. We've been attacked by left-leaning publications, of course, for taking this stance, but we will never back down, because the longer we normalize covers like Glamour UK's, the more we erase what it truly means to be a woman. Yeah, and you know what? You would think, with this going around absolutely everywhere, the liberal feminists would be outraged, right? Because they talk every single day about how men are taking things away from women, they're taking this, they're taking that. But no, they're probably seeing this right now. And do you know what they're doing? You know what's coming. My brain hurts talking about this. It's a complete mockery of women and everybody's intelligence. Every single person knows that these aren't women. The magazine knows they aren't women. The readers will know they aren't women. The men deep down know they aren't women. Yet here we are, they greenlit this, and we have 9 men being honoured with the award of Women of the Year. Oh wait, 9 dolls. Shut the front door, man. What is wrong with people? But let's see what TikTok is saying about this, because there are also a lot of people outraged about this on that platform, which is kind of surprising. Take a watch.
Glamour UK has decided that the Women of the Year should all be biological men, because obviously feminism. Here's the thing with this. I don't think you could be pro-trans and a feminist at the same time. Call me crazy, because it seems as though every single time it's supposed to be like a woman of the year or a woman this or a woman that, it's now going to biological men. And yet all of these so-called feminists are not just letting it happen. They're like, oh my God, yes, like I'm such a good person. I'm gonna like vote for you. I'm gonna be there and be your biggest supporter because I'm such a good woman and you're a woman. No, you're just, come on. You're just giving it back to the men. You hate the patriarchy so much, but yet you're letting the patriarchy overtake femininity. You're letting the patriarchy overtake womanhood. How about this? You just be a strong woman who supports other biological women.
Well, I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to come on here really quickly to say, cheers, ladies. You've had a nice run. You birthed the entire population, but apparently we don't need you anymore. You must be obsolete, because Glamour magazine, they just came out with their Women of the Year issue, and they put 9 guys on the cover. This is not an Adam Sandler movie. This is not a skit. Glamour magazine literally put 9 transgender women on the cover of their Women of the Year issue. And then the women are in the magazine going, we have it so hard. Our lives are so hard. We're oppressed. You're on the cover of Glamour magazine in lieu of real biological women. I don't see any XX chromosomes anywhere here. Now, this was not really shocking to me, because for years there has been this deliberate erasure of women happening on the left. Okay, they want men in women's sports, men in women's locker rooms. They want open borders so young girls like Laken Riley and Jocelyn Nungari lose their lives barbarically. This is what's been happening in Western culture for years. Okay, the left, they say they're all about supporting women and feminism and lifting each other up, and let's all sing Kumbaya and braid each other's armpit hair. No. The left hates women.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say most people aren't going to roll over and accept this woke insanity, as they shouldn't. You know, people should not accept this. They should be outraged about this. We should not be promoting delusion, fantasy. We should not be awarding delusion and fantasy. Are you telling me they couldn't find 9 women to accept this award? Seriously? I mean, what have these people done for society apart from turn it upside down? Yeah. That's what we're rewarding now. But Glamour UK clearly think they know better than everybody else. They clearly think they are above everybody else. They clearly don't care about women and everybody's intelligence. So they went ahead and did this. Yeah, I think many readers of this magazine should not be buying the magazine ever again. They should ignore this magazine. They should boycott the magazine, because they are telling every single woman, once again, that men who identify as women can be better women than actual women. Left is right, up is down, common sense within the UK, yeah, hard to find. But leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, on this news story. What are your thoughts on Glamour UK, once again, naming 9 men Women of the Year? I'd like to know. I'm sure the comments are going to be very, very interesting. But if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Comment on this video, share this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.